Good morning, everyone. Coach Christy here, and I'm with Tanya and Natalie, and we are having our coffee and conversation this morning and chatting with you all today about the blueprint that has created the best years of our life the past couple years through physical well-being, emotional well-being, financial and time freedom. So this wellness plan that we've created has brought all of that to our lives, and we want to share that with all of you today because I know so many people are out there searching for how do you make your life the best life possible? How do you actually find all of these things? We've found them. I know all of us were searching for years. For me personally, I searched for years and years, and when I found it, I did think it was too good to be true. Could I really have all these things? And now that we've created a blueprint, we want to be able to give that all back to you. We want to be able to teach others how they can have this too. So we're going to go around and we're going to share with each of you what this opportunity has done for us and how it's changed our life. But before we do, there is a link in below for an application. So if you are interested in being coached by one of us and taking 2016 to the next level, leveling up in 2016 and making this your best year yet, fill out that application below and we will get back to you with additional information and to schedule interviews. So I am going to have Natalie start today and share a little bit with you about what this opportunity has brought to her and how it's helped her in her life with this wellness plan and, you know, just creating a well-rounded, happy, healthy, balanced lifestyle.
All right, guys. Hello. So basically, just to give you a little background of where I was at when I first found this wellness plan and found, you know, that health and fitness coaching opportunity is I was super stuck. I was feeling really frustrated and just kind of lost. Like, you know, we get to a certain point where we've gone to school, we start working in our field, and then it's kind of like, well, wait, this isn't really what I thought it was going to feel like or thought it was going to look like. And so that's kind of where I was when I first stumbled upon this opportunity. So for me, it was a chance for me to really take a hard look at where I was at in life and make a choice of, do I stay stuck where I am, or do I kind of challenge myself to start taking new paths into new areas? So for me, it was a huge aha moment of having new opportunities. And what drew me in, hands down, was the community. So I come from a background of not really having a lot of people in my life that were into health and wellness, that were, you know, encouragers and uplifters that, you know, kind of challenged you to push the envelope and dream big and that kind of thing. So for me, as soon as I got a part of our team and our community that now we work alongside, it was like I couldn't get enough. I could not get enough. And that's how I am today. Like every day I get to wake up and be like, yes, I get to talk to these awesome people and work alongside everybody. And it's just super inspiring every day. So that's definitely what drew me in. And just having that group of friendship and that circle of influence that, you know, we are who we surround ourselves around. So coming from that background of not really having a great surrounding to, you know, from my job to some friends that kind of had to, you know, take a step back from, and just a lot of evaluating life and saying, wait, I would rather be surrounded by this kind of community that challenges me and makes me dream bigger and work for those dreams. That's what drew me in. And some other things with that, just the mentorship and support that we provide as a team, it's unreal how much that can change your life, because, you know, if you're thinking about taking a new endeavor, you know, starting a business or doing this or that, it's scary because you don't really see how that can happen. You know, you don't really see, wait, I don't have any background in this, I don't have any education, you know. So for me, that mentorship and the community work that we do together to help each other and to learn the skills needed to grow ourselves and to become healthier and happier and more successful and create the best life, you know, that mentorship is what totally changed everything, because the things I didn't know how to do, I was taught how to do, and I learned through community and us working as a team together. So that was huge for me. And then just lastly, just
Sorry.
a little bit, other things that really changed a lot for me was the personal development as a team. So our team is very, very hungry for knowledge, to say the least. Like, we soak up anything that we possibly can to grow ourselves and to make ourselves better. You know, as people, we want to constantly be growing forward. So that was like the end all be all. I fell in love with personal development and just really, you know, soaking up knowledge every single day. And so that was just tying everything together with the whole community feel for me. So that, in a nutshell, is definitely what kind of pushed me into the direction of starting a home business and working on creating the best life that I could design for myself. So Tanya, how about you?
Technical difficulties over here. Sorry for all the using a very shaky system right now. So for me, it was personally needing someone else to be in my corner, kind of like accountability, but more like someone that could push me to do things that I didn't think I could do on my own. As a mom with a blended family of 5 kids, it was very easy to push myself to the end of the list. And so by the end of the day, for me, it meant, you know what, I don't have enough time, or I really need this sleep, so, you know, I'm not going to do any crunches at the end of the bed, or I'm not going to go to the gym. You know, I need my rest. I'm just going to go to bed as soon as I finally get all the kids down. And so getting up in the morning, it was a very similar feeling, like no energy, you know, nobody there to help inspire or motivate me, because I didn't even know something like this existed where I could have that community that you're talking about. And that was what it was for me. Like, that's what drew me into knowing that I needed someone that could give me everything I needed: nutrition, workouts, the support and guidance, and then really just that push. You know, because when you're in a place where you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, it doesn't really inspire you or motivate you to change, because you just feel like, forget it, I'm just stuck. And so when I got started, it was that I needed that. I need someone to kick me in the booty and say, like, this is the workout you're going to do, this is what you're going to eat. It's all done in the comfort of your home, so you don't have to be awkward. Like, I used to go to the gym and just run on the treadmill because I didn't want to be awkward anywhere else. And so it wasn't that, you know, I got to be at home, I got to barely roll out of bed and brush my teeth and get my workout in. So that was life-changing for me, to know that something that was what seemed so daunting and impossible was the easiest decision I've ever made. You know, the hardest thing, and for me it wasn't, but I know for other people, can be pressing submit on your package. Like, that's sometimes the hardest decision or the hardest push to make. So it really meant a lot to me to have that community of support that pushed you farther and made you realize how much you could really accomplish, and the progress and the results you could really see just by a small little dedication of your day.
Yeah, and I, just listening to you guys, I'm like thinking of all this development that I've done in the last 4.5, almost 5 years, and one of the things that stands out to me is, he says, when you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around with. If you hang out with 5 idiots, you are the 6th. If you add up the 5 income of the people that you hang out with the most, you are the average of those 5 people. Your income is probably the average, and you are the 6th person that's earning that amount of income. And that always stands out in my head when you think of community and accountability, because if you're hanging out with 5 idiots, and I hate to say that, but that's what he says, if you're hanging out with 5 idiots, you're going to be the 6th. And if you're hanging out with 5 people who don't, you know, who just go through the motions day in and day out, and that's how they live their life, you're going to be the 6th person that's just going through the motions and living your life that way. And for me, it was about 5 years ago that I just realized I didn't want to go through the motions every day. I actually wanted to get up and be excited about life. I was tired of waiting for Friday and waiting for the weekends. I was exhausted on Sunday nights, just draining my energy of anxiety, having to go back to work on Monday, and being at work just waiting for the day to end. Like, that's 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours of our day, and we're just wasting it away. There's no forward progress. There was no, my income wasn't increasing. You know, I worked in a small office, and the coworker that I had, she was earning, she'd been with my boss for 15 years. She was earning $80,000 a year, which sounds pretty good, but when you live in California, it's not really good. And she only had 18 days of vacation. And I thought, I am not going to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week for 15 plus years, 30 years, 40 years to earn an okay wage, to not have any time to go out and enjoy life. Like, I want to be able to take a vacation every single week. I want to be able to go adventure and explore every single week and have the time and the finances to do so. And when I told people that, they were like, that doesn't exist. Good luck with that. That's going to work and working for somebody else to just wait for the day to end. That's life. Deal with it. And I was so tired of people telling me deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I wanted to make a change. But the scary part is most of us are fearful of change. We don't want to change. We are so afraid of change that we will stay stuck in the life that we hate instead of making change to create a different life. And you have to change if you want to create your best life. You have to do those things that are scary right now in the moment. And it was scary. It was scary to start my own online fitness business. It was scary to think that I was going to be coaching other people with their health and fitness goals when I wasn't where I wanted to be yet. It was scary to think I was going to teach others how to build an online business, helping others with their health and fitness goals. Those were scary things, but what scared me more was being stuck in that same office in 5 years. What scared me more was being stuck with that same income in 5 years. What scared me more was having 15 days of vacation in another 5 years. I'm like, hell no! Who wants 15 days of vacation a year? Not me. I want like 10 to 12 weeks of vacation a year. But I also want to love what I do every day so that I don't need a vacation from life. I truly don't need a vacation. When we take vacations, I still work because I love it that much. And to me, that's living my best life. When I have financial and time freedom to do what I want to do every day, to enjoy life in the way that is most important to me, to be there for my family. I missed so many holidays, and now with this business, I've created time and financial freedom that most only dream of. You know, at the age of 30, I started my business when I was 25. I had no clue that I would create this type of freedom in my life. My husband and I retired my husband, and I'm getting closer to retire my mom from her job. And I was sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, not only do I earn double what my boss used to make, and he had been in the financial industry for 30 years. 30 years, mind blown, right? I've been a coach for a little over 4.5 years, and I earn 10 times what any boss has ever paid me, doing something that I love every day. And now, it didn't start that way. I had to build into that. But I created this from the ground up, and the coolest thing is being able to teach other people. I wouldn't want this time and financial freedom all on my own. And I feel like the things that both Natalie and Tanya were talking about, the accountability, the community, those things keep me grounded. You know, they keep me grounded. They keep me pushing to be more. They keep challenging me because I want to help others experience this type of freedom and this type of lifestyle, because I promise you, having time freedom all by yourself isn't exciting. You want your family and friends to have it too. So if anything that we have said intrigues you, if you're like, I don't quite get it, but I want more. I want that life. I want 2016 to be my best life possible. It is possible. We've done it, we're here, and we coach and mentor people to do the same. So if that's you, if you're thinking, why not me? And I really want this, and I don't know what that looks like, but they have a blueprint and they've done it, so I know I can do it. Fill out the application below, and we'll get back to you with additional information and schedule a time to chat. We want to make sure that you're a great fit for our team because we are picky. We're picky with who we allow into our circle of influence. We want people who are willing to work, who are willing to make a change, who are willing to follow our blueprint because it works. We focus on our health and our mindset and creating this type of lifestyle balance and freedom. And you can too. So fill out the application below, and we look forward to hearing from you.